Right, more playing with subscribers, Matthew.
Yeah.
This is Ian, plays off 3, comes from a lovely course, Broadstone in Bournemouth, which is a beautiful golf course. We're going to play a bit with Ian, show you what he does well, any of the mistakes where he could improve. If you like the Playing with Subscribers series, make sure you hit that like button down there to let us know, and maybe post a comment and tell us if you would want to have a Muppet game of golf or not. We had a lot of fun with Ian. It was a little cold, it was a little windy. Let's see what he got up to. So first tee, it was a bit cold, everyone was a bit nervous. Ian hit a fantastic tee shot down.
Beautiful, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the best shot of the 3 of us,
yeah.
And he was quite impressed with himself. We captured Ian's swing as well before and after we went out. He was a 105 club head speed, you can see up here. This is what he started at, 147 ball. So nothing kind of lighting the lights up with his speeds, but very good numbers. He's a little bit out to win, those kind of things, like kind of little functional cut. He looked like he was going to be a very steady player, and we were a little bit worried he might beat us, weren't we?
Yeah.
Of course, it's been longer than I've ever seen it play. What have you got in, Matt?
I've got 117 middle.
Say that again, sorry?
117 middle.
117, really windy today, so it's a good test. It's a good test actually to have the free handicapper on when it's windy like this.
Yeah.
Because it's you've got to have some control when it's like this. I think sometimes amateurs don't realise how you need to change your expectations when it gets tough like this.
Constantly thinking about that medicine ball.
Yeah, yeah.
Medicine ball throw.
Oh, that's a block wedge.
That is a block wedge. I'm doing that in the studio too,
Yeah.
so should have learned.
Little
really.
blocky. Approach shot on the first, hit a little wedge, just slightly pushed it. It was a decent shot. Honiton's on top of a hill, so it's really windy. It's hard to judge the wind, certainly first hole, first shot. He actually wasn't that far away from the hole, but just off the green. Right, 72 yards. Chuck my 58 down there. Just got to get moving forwards on this green. It slopes away. Flyer out the wet rough, that should release down nicely. Come on, reappear. Oh, a little short. .230 out, did you say, Ian?
Yeah, 230.
So 230 out, straight, feels like it's almost downwind, which it shouldn't be.
Right.
That's it, a lovely drive up there. Give us a wave, Matt. He'll make a bogey, don't worry about it. What are you hitting, 3-wood?
It's a 5-wood.
5-wood. Do you have a 3-wood?
I do, yeah. Do you think it's...
No. I was just more, I wondered if this was your optimum loft or not off the ground. 5-wood's perfect. Just donk it slightly up the left of that flag is good. Yeah, that's fine. Just straight at it, really. Very neat. That could get on with the right bounces. It's hard. It rained a lot last night, so it's definitely softer. Good shot. 218, and it is straight downwind, which is not the wind we were calling on the tee. So I'm going to just hit a really hard 6-iron and get it somewhere near the front, hopefully. a little, but it's fine. Right. I could have got that there down this wind.
Right, I've got 194 to the middle, 180 to the front, and it feels like the wind's helping a little bit off the right. So I'm going to whack a 7 and see where it finishes. Straight at it. Just needs to be long enough. Come on.
Really impressed with Ian's bunker shot.
This was interesting, wasn't it? Because like higher handicaps tend to panic. Like I think Ian like bigged it up like he was not going to execute it, but when you're skilled and there's a camera on, like you still think that you're going to do something and get it out even quite close.
Yeah.
I think we do it too. Oh, it's a bit of a dodgy lie because we could mess
You're
it up.
self-preserving,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. But he hit an excellent shot and
Show good levels of control.
great skill, isn't it?
Yeah, and
that's what you'd expect with a low handicap.
He's a low handicap, so you're expecting some form of recovery. I mean, the ball was in the back. I think he was like
One leg
down
out.
here, one leg out, one out, and the pin was kind of quite front. You can see it came out quite low, but I was impressed. As soon as he played that shot, I thought, yeah, he's gonna get it around today. Right, 225 straight into.
This is such a tough hole today.
This is a hell of a par 3 today. That's 225 middle, is it?
Yeah, 235 back.
235 back into off the left. What loft's that one, Matt?
20.
Yeah, power one, isn't it?
I reckon I could hit a forward here.
Yeah. Tough day today in this wind. Really good hit, he's just overdrawn it. He's going to be in a little bit of trouble. Bouncing. Is that way short or not?
I have no idea, to be honest.
I'm going up to my 16-degree height.
That's sensible.
Yeah. Trying to go for a bullet. You could hit a soft driver or a hard 3-wood in here.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm hitting 3-wood.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Straight at it.
Just stay left. Yeah, good shot.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Very well controlled, that. Told you not to invite him, Matt.
You do the inviting, not me. You want me to pick, I'll pick. I'll invite my dad.
every week. Big Mr. Lockey's in this tree.
Yeah.
A little floaty. I wanted that to be a real stinger forward flight.
Better place than miss it.
Yeah,
You
it's
the
fine.
green, but
Ian's hit a great shot just on the back of the green on pin eye, but just right to the 62. Just kind of throw it up there. Turn up and down. Go in, go in. Hit the whole ball. So classic Matt tee shot, miss on the worst side. He had no green to work with in a horrendous lie. I think he had a big clump, didn't you, behind the ball?
Big chunk behind the ball, yeah, and no green to work with, obviously.
And obviously Matt tells us all this before he plays it, and then he goes and does this. So Ian hit a great tee shot here.
Like he's gaining on everyone there. with
Yeah,
that
he hit the best
isn't
tee
he?
shot of the 3 for direction. It just
Yeah.
ran to the back of the green. This green, he's now putting up the hill, big slope, but you don't see it. Again, Honiton's on top of a hill, but it's because a lot of slopes on the greens, and when people, first time they come, I definitely see people underplaying them a lot. I still do now. He hit a decent first putt, just not enough pace, and then missed the second putt, not the strongest putt in the world, but I was now interested to see how that was going to affect him, because he hit the best tee shot and
Yeah.
came out of there with one worse than you, and I think the same as me.
Yeah.
And that can flick on your emotions if you're not careful. This shot really surprised me, and I've got an Ian's, one of his iron shots here on Swing Cat, which we're going to look at in a second. Like, he completely topped this. If you look at his setup, the ball doesn't look very far back on the course to me.
Ball's above his feet.
Ball slightly above his feet, and it is around wet grass.
Yeah.
I have a similar shot, which you'll see in a second. Little thing just to note here, when we captured Ian's 7-iron, he's only 2.4 down angle of attack, so he's not the most down. Now, I'm going to be kind of 4 to 6 down with an iron. He's only 2. So you put him in a situation like that rough, where for me, that's just like a hit down and punch it forward shot.
Yeah.
This angle of attack isn't going to work, which is where I want to see different ball position changes, more handle lean, and different pressure moves as well. Because if we look at Ian's pressure, so he's very deep into his right side for a long time. So he's 84% at the top of his backswing into his right foot.
Lots of tour pros, better players' swings that we're looking at the moment tend to recenter by that time, don't they?
Definitely.
So get more 50-50 when they're at the top of their swing.
With an iron, definitely.
Yeah.
So Ian likes to go on to his right foot and then kind of stay there for the end of his backswing, then just glide back to his left. And like Matt's saying, you'll see tour players move 78% of their pressure onto their right foot, but as they complete a backswing of an iron, they're starting to already move forward, recenter, which allows them not to be maybe so far behind it and change angle of attacks and control lots of aspects of the swing. So Ian's shot, and you can see he takes no divot. If you look at the shot, it's like just a little
Compared
brush.
to yours as well, there's a big chunk of grass that comes out.
I take a carpet out,
Yeah.
and I've got the ball, so I've got 7-iron here, but as a wedge, I've got the ball kind of like almost 2 inches inside right heel, because I want my handle like this.
Yeah, yeah.
And the reason I want my handle like this is because I want to feel like I'm hitting this way at it.
Yeah.
I want to not interact with the grass so much.
Yeah.
I'm going to increase my angle of attack. I'm going to put lots of forces down. And I want to take a bit of loft off, because I don't want this ball like riding up the face and popping halfway there because it's come off the top of the club. I'm going to try and de-loft and just pump it forward. And I was quite happy with mine. I was very surprised with Ian's shot.
Yeah, that did shock me too.
For how good the bunker shot was to how average this shot was.
Yeah.
Made me think, you know, there's still holes. Ian's got still room to get lower if he gets tighter in these areas. Right, I'm 100 yards, but this ball is like knee height. Big slab of mud on the left. I just cannot hit this tee shot, which means I get what I deserve. There's 40 yards left of it. I would be happy with on green from here. Little back as well, I was expecting, just bounce. That's it. Oh yeah, got the path, yeah. It's not bad. A little long actually. Okay. Right, Ian's now got the most dreaded shot in golf. What's that, like a 60-yard bunker shot?
Yeah, I'm not overly big fan of it.
Not overly pumped about this.
No.
Any strategies? You just gonna, what are you trying to do? Pick it clean, hit a bit of sand?
I'm going to take a little bit.
What, loft?
I've got 56.
Go for it.
Yeah.
And he's squished in a little. This is not nice. Matt is looking for here, then he's too far right. Not bad nip, to be honest. It's going to go back of the green. It's going to need 2 putts. Unlucky. It was the second. What happened with the second? I didn't really see. Just was there a lie issue?
It was above my feet, and I tried to just nip it, and I should have just popped it.
Pumped it forward, yeah. Seven iron, wind is off the left, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. See that cloud go. The wind's going to take that a little, it's fine.
Right side of the green.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, nice.
I think that's on, isn't it?
Maybe semi. Looks good.
What have you got, 8 or 7?
I've got an 8 because I I always go long here, don't I?
Yeah.
And I don't really want to
No.
anymore.
Had enough of that. With no eyes, anyone?
Just drifting right to with Ian. Probably next to his.
Well done.
Sounded funny, I think I hit a leaf as well.
Yeah, it sounded like you hit it twice.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
I thought, what, have you hit the T marker?
7 for you. 7.
I don't think you have to do it that hard.
No, I don't either.
Pin frontish?
I think it's like back middle.
Is it?
184 normally is back.
Yeah, 184. It's a little fin, it might need to go a little.
Always.
Shorten it. Let's call it clean, unfortunately.
Online or?
Yeah, it was on line, up the left side.
Good shot.
So the chip, I was surprised, kind of and not surprised as well, because, you know, I've seen lots of really good chippers he used a lot of loft.
Yeah.
He was just off the green, loads of green to work with, and I think he used his 58, 56
yeah,
or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking, like, as he was playing it, like, he's good, like, he might chip it really close and off we go, but he didn't. He hit a really poor chip for his standard of play. And again, after such a good iron shot in there, he's not far off the flag for the distance he's hitting from.
Like 170, 180 yards, isn't it? And being
Yeah.
like 15 yards away is not bad at all.
No, absolutely. And
Maybe
for
less
me,
than
I mean, I definitely would have thought more of hitting
Bump
like
and run.
wedge 9-iron, just literally bump it forwards. But I'm maybe not as confident as chipper as him.
Yeah.
He said the grass was against him a little bit, which makes sense as well. A bit of loft, bit of speed, those kind of things. I personally think it was a slightly poor decision. What do you think?
I do too. I think he's putting a higher percentage of a bad shot in
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And why do that, even if you're confident?
So it's the kind of examples, I might do that when I'm just walking around filming and I've hit the ball, then I'm going to pick it up and go and film when reviewing an iron.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a chip because I want to just chip with my lofty club. So I'm
Yeah.
going to use the one that I feel most challenge myself.
Yeah.
But if you put me there against Ryan Fox and I need to up and down it because he's already beaten me and I don't want to
Yeah.
lose another hole, I'm not
Yeah.
doing that shot now.
9-iron stand tall.
He's
but-
doing it because he knows he's going to win.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? So I was
Exactly.
surprised he chose that,
Yeah.
personally.
You've got 19 of it. Yeah, I think that's too much.
Well,
Like, you have to be really accurate, and I know you
22
are.
then, I reckon this could be fine, or a fraction far back, but fine. So you see the wall on the left up there, Ian?
Yeah.
You want it on the wall on the left. That'll have a, as long as it's not too far. Sit. Yeah, I'll have a look at the green. I might have to go over a tree, but I'm far enough back to get over.
Go for it, Ian.
So then the next shot is through the trees.
Yeah, you go through the gap. So you got your 3 or 5 wood.
I've got 5 wood.
Yeah, I like that. You got quite a lowish flight with that one as well, haven't you?
This is the one that can puff.
Can it? Let's see it then.
I don't want it to be though.
Yeah. This is where Ian's going to be challenged the most. That's decent, but
That's not.
hopefully you're far enough back because you might need to get a bit of height on that,
Yeah.
which is where your game will be pushed. The most accuracy is going to be your weapon. Like Matt will get over. Me and you from there are like getting pushed possibly because we have to get it up so quick. We can't make the distance. We're old lawn dog here, don't matter. So we have to be more accurate in theory, don't we?
Yeah, I guess so.
On this hole is a great example where you would have to be more accurate. Nice flight, little punch forward. What club's there?
F5.
Very nice, low flighted 5-iron, beautiful. So Ian stymied, what are you doing? What's your yardage? You're about the same as me, aren't you?
130, yeah.
That's uphill into. He's just got to get over these and make a distance. So for me, go on, what's your choice?
Well, I've got 9 iron in my hand, but
Go for it.
I don't overly like the play.
Yeah.
Really. Okay.
I would be doing that. The other thing I'd be doing is like a 7-iron over the left side with a quite an open face and smashing it, because the left side's not very high, is it? But that's subject to how comfortable you are trying to hit a bit of a shape blast shot. Do you see what I mean? Matt's hitting it close. Oh, Matthew, you having a view? So what are we doing?
I'm going to hit an 8.
Hard and high.
Yeah, but with cut.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, it's good. It's over. Is that good line? Yeah, good shot from there, middle of the green. I'm glad you went to the more aggressive play there.
Yeah.
Right, Matt for a very good birdie on this hole. In today's wind. Yeah, excellent birdie, very good.
3 straight ones.
Yeah, love it. Right, Ian, tap it in for a good save. Yeah, well done. Very good 4 in the end there. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like these videos, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing to the channel if you're not subscribed already. If you are, make sure you ring the bell. Come on, people. Let's get that bell on YouTube, like it, and it helps the channel out.